Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends of Runeterra. Today we are going to take a look at another deck that I managed to build following the Zed and Lucian Demacia Ionia. So I thought to myself, what other region might work well with Lucian? Well, considering Lucian has this special level up thingy, which I've seen 4 allies or an allied center die, brought me to a conclusion that maybe a self-sacrificing deck will do the trick. And I've built one. It's not that big of a deal, actually. It's pretty cheap, and of course we've got 3 Lucian, and we only have a 1 Thresh. Why? Because Thresh basically has the same ability, actually the same need for leveling up, which is seeing creatures die. In Thresh's case, he needs to see 6 creatures die. So let's get on with the deck, and I'll tell you about the interesting combos that you can pick off with it. So we've got Ravenous Butcher. This one requires to kill an ally in order to be played. Fleet Feather Tracker. This is an excellent card for you to pick something once you give it Challenger, to pick something off your enemy's board and just trade with it, forcing it to die. Of course, a favorable trade. Killing your own, deal maximum damage to the enemy. Warden's Prey. Last Breath, create in hand another Last Breath follower from any region that costs 3 or less. While testing this out, I've had the luck of getting only 1 cost, but still great, still helps with the proc for both Lucian and Thresh. Cursed Keeper. Summon an escaped abomination. Once it dies, this baby comes out of the hatch. Glimpse Beyond, kill an ally to draw 2. Lucian, of course. Vile Feast. Senna, Sentinel of Light. The Undying. We've talked about this card a lot in our first videos. Can't block, but Last Breath, revive me next round. Start and give me +1/+1 for each time I've died. Now this counter only stacks up for the specific instance of that card, meaning if you have 2 Undying on the board and you kill them both, they won't come back with +2/+2. They'll each come back with +1/+1. Would have been nice, but that's the game mechanic, I guess. Chronicle of Ruin, kill an ally, then revive it. I think you're already starting to see the combos here. Ethereal Remitter. Kill an ally to summon a random follower from any region that costs 2 or more. This is pretty nice to play. I'll tell you what it can summon. Grasp of the Undying, for draining purposes with Vile Feast. Basically keeps you alive for some time. Thresh, just 1 copy, would have been nice to have 2. Withering Veil, deal 1 to all enemy units, heal your Nexus for 3, more heals, and more control, of course. Vengeance, kill a unit, and Judgment, a battling ally, strikes all battling enemies. This is nice for defensive purposes if you want to clear the entire board, and from my experience with the deck so far, I've pretty much drawn it in 60% of the matches, and it saved my ass in, I'd say, 30% of the matches. So it's okay-ish, I guess. It helps. It's a lot situational, but it helps nonetheless, especially if you've got Thresh and you want to clear the board and have him level up. It's pretty nice, because what happens then with Thresh leveled up, once you attack, it'll summon a Lucian, so be mindful of that. So let me tell you about the actual combos. We've got the Ravenous Butcher that kills an ally. You can use it on the Cursed Keeper, but I'd rather use... where is it? It's a 4-cost Chronicle of Ruin, kill an ally, then revive it. So you get another Cursed Keeper, and you get to sacrifice that Cursed Keeper too, and so on and so forth. You get to spawn a total board of 8. That's double 4/4s. And of course, in the last when you're out of Chronicle of Ruin, you can also use the Glimpse Beyond just to kill it lastly, and summon another 4/4, which is kind of cool. What else do we have? As a combo, we've got also the Ethereal Remitter. Kill an ally to summon a random follower from any region that costs 2 or more. So you can basically destroy the Undying. All the previous combos that I talked about with Cursed Keeper also work with the Undying. Killing it, reviving it next turn with +1/+1. But be very careful. If your roster is full, then this thing will not come back. You'll lose it. And one more important thing, which I think may be a bug, and I want to test this some more, but definitely sounds like a bug. So hear me out. I had a full board. I sacrificed the Undying to summon something instead of it. And I attacked with the full board. At least one creature died, meaning I freed up a space. And next turn, basically, the Undying did not come back. So it's either because the board was full when it died, or replacing cards on the board doesn't count toward killing them. There was a low battery there. Doesn't count towards killing it. So if you replace it, the creature should die, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Please leave your comments below. I want to understand this mechanic. If you have more experience with it, it would be nice to understand why replacing a card, a creature, does not consider as killing it. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. These are the combos that you can pull off. And of course, given the fact that it's a burst control, your aim is to control your opponent until you have Lucian, or if you have Lucian, go aggro or whatever. The reason why we have so much control is because I've finally found a way to put Lucian to good use. You know, I've ranted last video about Lucian's double attack not proccing when Lucian is being blocked. So indeed, if Lucian is blocked, this double attack is kind of useless. It's unless you have it with Challenger and try to pick off something big from your opponent's board, then the double attack is just for nothing. It's like poop. But double attack actually procs nicely if there's no blockers. So you can use that to your advantage, either by attacking when there's no mana left for your opponent to summon something in front of Lucian, or to use some action on it. And leveled up Lucian basically deals 8 damage if there's no blocking unit in his path. So that's pretty nice. So this is pretty much it. Let's take this deck out for some spins and see how it goes. Maybe I'll do some modification, probably come back with a better version in future days. But for now, let's have fun and let's enjoy our games. Alright, we are matched against... what's that? Swain and Vladimir. And it's an all Nexus deck. Are those two even compatible? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. Man, I'm lacking so many champions. Need to find a way to boost my collection a bit. Otherwise, we'll be running out of content soon. Luckily, tomorrow we're gonna get the weekly vault, and we'll get another champion wildcard, possibly even some champions in the vault itself, in the capsules and the diamond chests. Would be nice. Looks like it's gonna be a burn deck. I don't know. Oh, that's another one. I'm not gonna waste. You know what? I'm gonna summon the Undying. Yeah, I'll take 3 damage. Let's see what my opponent will summon. Nothing, okay. I want to play Chronicle of Ruin, but... I'll play it after I attack. Just so I get maximum value, because if I use that now, I'll basically just have the Chronicle of Ruin on the board. Ooh, City Breaker. Oh, that deals 1 damage to my Nexus every round start. Okay, let's start our shenanigans. No Lucian yet. It's fine. We got enough drain. There he is. The Undying 3/3. And we also have a 2/2 because it kills it and resummons it. Meaning we got a free copy of an Undying 2/2 and a 3/3 which respawned at round start. Which is pretty nice. Chronicle of Ruin is the shit. Oh, that's 4/5. Every time a creature survives the damage, give it +1. Legion Veteran. Haven't played this card yet. Might be interesting. I know of another card from Demacia that gives you +1/+1 whenever a creature dies. Now, it'll be fun to play the Remitter, but that would leave me without any mana to defend. Because the Undying can't block. Withering Veil. That will be a good body for blocking, and I'll be able to drain. Saved up the mana, and I'll put it to good use. I think I'll play Grasp of the Undying. I mean, if we play the Veil, Withering Veil, I'm just going to buff the City Breaker, and I don't want that. So I'll just get rid of the Veteran. And that's that. I'll take 2 damage because of the Grenadier. Pretty much acceptable. No sign of Lucian or Thresh yet. Uh-oh. Death's Hand. Ouch. And the Grenadier survived. Down to 15. Ooh, there's Thresh. Nice. I can play him. Still, it'll leave me with any mana, without any mana to defend. See if our opponent will contest. No, that's 5 damage. Nope. 3 damage for free. Would have been nice to hit for 5. Now I'll just wait. If I run the Withering Veil, just I mean, the Grenadier didn't even attack, so I'll just take 2 damage. Maybe my opponent will summon something else and I can play it afterwards. Oh boy. Ah, but because it killed it, didn't receive a +2 attack there. Okay, I'm down to 11. Luckily we have Thresh, has big HP. We'll be able to trade decently. Just gotta pick our targets properly. Because we also have a Withering Veil. Oh. Well, that sucks. These Crimson units are a pain in the bum. Yeah, I'm thinking, sorry. Sometimes I tend to use the full timer. It's not because I'm roping, it's because I'm thinking. And I like very much to think at peace. We don't want crappy Fisher noticing any more misplays, do we? This should be nice. We'll get rid of 2 attacking creatures. We'll take 2 damage. Actually, 4 damage. Because the Withering Veil will hit first, and we'll get 2 damage from Crimson, what's his name, ability. Down to 6. And Thresh is almost leveled up. Ouch. Ouch! Down to 3 HP. At least I can challenge the Demolitionist with Thresh. I mean, if my opponent has 2 Nexus Fervors in hand, I'm pretty much screwed. What's that? Oh, double. We might not be able to recover here. Noxian Favor and Death's Hand. That's 5 damage. We get to see another day. We got Withering Veil. We'll heal for 3. And let's just hope our opponent will not have something to finish me off from hand next turn. I like the scythe though. When you drag something up the Thresh to challenge it, on other creatures with challenge, you just like place it and that's that. But with Thresh, you can see that the card is trying to get away, and Thresh just throws in his scythe and brings it back. Like, get over here, Scorpion style. We need to kill that. Well, I don't think I want to use Vengeance. We'll take 1 damage and we'll be left with just 1 Nexus HP. But I mean, if my opponent draws another Noxian Favor, I'm dead anyway. So I'll just try to play Sacrifice. We won't be summoning that extra Undying, because we have a full board. But at least we have lethal. Oh, and our opponent conceded. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. No Lucian, but Thresh got the job done. Okay, we've been playing for some time now, and for some reason, Lucian did not manage to show up. And there's still no sign of Lucian. We got 3 of them in the deck. What the hell? Game engine. RNGesus, praise be thy Lord, we got Lucian. Oh, see, you need to pray to RNGesus, otherwise you won't get the card. Finally, some Lucian action. Let's see if we can... What's that? Remembrance. Okay. Ooh, 4-5. That's gonna hurt. Luckily, we can defend. We're gonna spawn a last gasp. We got a grenadier. Excellent. Look at this board. This is epic. Ooh, now we have a relentless pursuit as well, because we drew another Lucian. So after several matches we didn't even see Lucian's underpants, now he comes in twice. Nice. Let's try and get that thing away. Let's see if our opponent will decide to block. Yes. And bird will die. Fleet. Health potion, okay. Yeah, we'll lose 2 creatures. And Lucian will level up. And now we have a leveled up Lucian. All we need now is to try to play it without any defenders. So, no. Well, guess I'll just defend with that 3-2. And because it will die, Lucian's ability, rally whenever a creature dies. No defenders, double attack. Oh my god, that was epic. A very big shout out to my channel supporters, Tom and Ruin Quad. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Cheers.